Hey guys, this is Fitgurlmel on Instagram, I guess, whatever. It's Melissa. So, if you guys have made my chicken, you need my bomb-ass Japanese sweet potato recipe to go with that chicken, right? Duh. So, I'm gonna show you how I make my sweet potatoes. So these are not regular sweet potatoes, these are Japanese sweet potatoes. I don't care if they came from Japan, Brazil, wherever. They're called Japanese sweet potatoes and you can find them at Whole Foods or pretty much just at Whole Foods because I don't know where else they sell them. So this is what they look like. They're purple, white inside. Alright, so what you want to start with is a boiling pot of hot water. So you put some water in a pot, you put it on high fire, you add a little bit of salt so that it boils faster. That's a little trick if you didn't know that. And then you cut your sweet potatoes. Like you would a guy who cheated on you. Oh, you just need to cut them in half. You don't need to peel them, anything like that. Just throw them in. Don't burn yourself, as I usually do. Bada bing, bada boom. Look, you're like a chef now. All right. And there goes that. So now you're gonna let that boil until your sweet potatoes get soft. People ask me all the time, they're like, how long do I boil it for? Until they get soft. I mean, duh. So you're gonna stick a knife in it, and if it's soft all the way through, then it's ready. That's how you know. So we're gonna wait about 20 minutes and see what's up. So I'll see you in 20 minutes. All right, so we're back. So we've been checking on our sweet potatoes, Japanese sweet potatoes, that is. And see how the knife goes through? It's nice and soft. You can cut right through it. So it's almost like potatoes if you were gonna make mashed potatoes, almost to that point where you can mash them, but not exactly. Now we're gonna drain this baby. Ha! Don't pay attention to my dirty dishes. This is a real house. Real people eat and cook. Don't judge me. Oh, fuck! I mean, fudge. We're gonna put a bleep on that. Alright. This is like the ghetto way of draining the potatoes. Okay. Potatoes. Drain. So now, you're gonna put them in one of these things. Okay, so you're gonna grease your like baking pan thingamajig with coconut oil. So you just pour a little on top, and you use your fingers and you just spread it around so it's nicely coated. And you're going to cut your Japanese sweet potatoes in half. So you saw how easy that was to cut? That's how soft you want it. You don't want it to be like super OD overboiled where it just like turns into nothing. But you don't want it to be raw in the inside. So we're gonna put that there. Hot! Hot potato. And we get another one. Okay. All right, so you're gonna just cut them all in half. Try not to burn yourself in the process. Okay. Last one. All right. So here's a little trick. You can go ahead and put your coconut oil on right now, which I'm going to show you in a little bit, or you can put them in the fridge or in the freezer for about 10 minutes if you have a little bit of time. And that makes them really crispy on the outside and really creamy on the inside. You do the same thing with French fries. So if you're ever going to make French fries, if you cut up your potatoes and you put them in ice water, it actually, before you fry them, it makes them nice and crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. So since we have time, we are going to throw them in the freezer for about 10 minutes. Bam. All right, so we're back. So you left your Japanese sweet potatoes in the freezer for about 10 minutes until they were chilled. So I cut them into smaller pieces because I like more crunch. So that means more surface area. So now we're gonna drizzle some coconut oil on them. And I like to use this coconut oil. This is from my country, the Dominican Republic. This company is really good. They make coffee. And they make a few other things. You can check them out in the link below. They're called Chimera. So let's drizzle our coconut oil on these babies. All right. So I think that's good enough. It was like half a packet. And then you just like spread it around with your fingers to even it out. And I usually make this in the oven, but because it's the summertime and as hot as in this house, we are going to make them on the grill. And actually they come out really nice and crispy on the grill, which is amazing. All right. So Japanese sweet potatoes are sweet. Duh. So sweet and salty, the best. I add a little salt. But you can add like black pepper or crushed red pepper to make it spicy. I'm just gonna do salt right now because that's what I'm feeling like. So we're gonna take this to the grill, but if you don't have a grill, they are the bomb in the oven. So you throw them in the oven at 400 degrees and you leave it in there for about 30 to 40 minutes. You don't have to flip them or anything, just keep checking on them, and when they're nice and brown on the outside, then you take them out, and that'd be that. All right, but they're going in the grill right now, so welcome to my backyard. All right, so this grill is set on medium to low heat. Holy crap, which is pretty hot. All right, so we just throw our pan in there, and that's gonna go in there for about 10 to 15 minutes on each side. So again, in 10 minutes, you check them, you flip them, then in 10 minutes you check them again, and you see how they go. And that's it. So, check out my chicken recipe. These two things together with some broccoli or whatever, a vegetable preferably, and you have yourself a meal, most likely a meal that you've seen in my Insta stories. So check me out on Instagram. I'm Fitgurlmel, that's girl with a U, and you'll see all the instructions below. And if you like this video, you can hit the like button, and if you don't, you could go to hell. No, you're not gonna go to hell. But you could find some other potatoes, all right? Yeah.